Hello everyone, welcome in today's webinar on the subject of secret of making good profit in manufacturing business. So today we are going to talk about profitability in manufacturing business, which comes from both the analysis, technical as well as commercial. So whatever technical we do for a manufacturing, that directly can reflect to the company profitability. It always have cost impact on whatever we are doing in manufacturing process, and whatever commercial we do either for planning, for monitoring, for improvement, that is directly linked to a technical whatever we are doing in manufacturing. So technical as well as commercial both are the most important thing for making profit in any manufacturing business. Technical standalone cannot make profit in manufacturing. Commercial standalone cannot make profit in manufacturing. So we'll understand today how technical impact the commercial of any manufacturing company and how commercial decides the technicality of any manufacturing company. So before going forward, first I would like to understand myself. I am Pran Ranjan Gupta. I am mechanical engineer and I have done my PGDBM in operation management. After that, I had 20 plus year working experience in various manufacturing companies such as automotive ancillary, medical device manufacturing industry, electrical home appliances manufacturing industry, homeware manufacturing industry, railway coach and loco fabrication industry. Now I am an entrepreneur and I am running two different ventures, which is all a startup. First is favorite.in, which is grocery e-commerce of favorite packaged food items. Second is mcost.in, where I am providing techno-commercial solutions for manufacturing industry. During my 20 year of professional experience, I had worked on various subjects like techno-commercial analysis and project feasibility, business case and payback through breakthrough in existing manufacturing process, SPM design, low cost manufacturing or low cost automation. And I have some core subject knowledge also like metal forming, tool engineering, welding, machining and surface coating. So now we'll move forward on today's subject. And before understanding the subject, first we have to understand why we are discussing this subject. What is going to be benefit from this subject? So this subject, why to learn should cost technique? What should cost for any manufacturing and how technicality should be decided considering should cost. So this have three major benefits. First is increase profit at zero cost. So we have to understand how to increase profit in manufacturing without investing a further cost. At it means we have to understand everything for increasing profit at zero cost. Then business growth at competitive selling price. Whatever selling price our competitor is having, whatever Chinese product are being sold on what price, we have to grow our business at that sell price only. Longer business life through optimization of manufacturing cost. Every manufacturing required continuous optimization of their cost because inflation is going to increase year on year, but sell price sometimes it remains same. So how to survive by keeping selling price same, and how to counter inflation by optimization of manufacturing cost. So understanding this subject required first to understand what is primary objective of manufacturing business. So any manufacturing business who are into a product manufacturing business, they have only one objective. They have objective to fulfill customer need. So any customer who is buying our product or who are using our product, they have some need. That's why they are buying. And as a manufacturer, it is our first and foremost responsibility to fulfill their needs. What value end customer want? So when a customer buy our product or when a customer use our product, what value he expect from project, what he need from that product? So he need only one thing. lowest price, desired quality, timely delivery. And all three can be stated in one sentence, which is called value for money. So customer always expect value for money. Whatever he is spending on purchasing product or using that product, he expect whatever he have spent, he should get satisfied with that expend. So that is called value for money. But second side of this coin, what value most of the manufacturing companies are producing. So see, manufacturing companies are producing those values, cost, quality, and delivery, or we are generating something else. So what I understand with my experience in manufacturing sector, most of the manufacturing companies are producing year on year high manufacturing cost, cost of quality and cost of poor quality, and after that cost cutting in R&D expenditure, salary and maintenance. So whenever manufacturing company get become older and older, they start working on this kind of activity, and that always impact on product quality, and that product quality reflects as a customer dissatisfaction. So whenever our cost is increasing, whenever we are putting more cost on quality or on poor quality, that always reflect into one thing only, that is called customer dissatisfaction. So, before going forward, we have to understand that for maintaining this cost, quality, and delivery, or for countering this kind of cost increase, what kind of skill we do use in our manufacturing sector. So, normally we have these four kind of skill. First is top layer skill, which is entrepreneur skill, which comes through some experience, some coaching, some incubation. So that skill called strategy, planning, business development, risk management, etc. Then to manage the business, we need some skill, and that skill mostly comes from different academic institutions, and that is in form of qualification like MBA, CA, Six Sigma, QMS, TPM, etc. And then we need some subject knowledge, some technical knowledge, and that technical knowledge or subject knowledge for supervising, for technical expertise, comes through some specialized training, like who professional who comes from engineering college, in the with the degree of engineer, chemist, metallurgist, etc. And at the last, we need some workforce skill that required for different industry, different skill. Like in metal forming or metal processing industry, there are welder, fitter, machinist, this kind of skill set required to manage the shop floor activity or ground level activity. Now we have to understand those skills are fulfilling our need, or it is suitable to whatever customer needs from our manufacturing. Let's see. So what was required? Required was cost, quality, delivery, and profit. First three things: cost, quality, delivery was required to customer, because without delivering all these three, cost, quality, and delivery, manufacturing companies cannot attract the customer, cannot get penetrated into market, and profit is required to promoter, because without profit, no manufacturing company survive for longer time. So let's understand what kind of skill set or what kind of uh, domain knowledge are being used to maintain or control this cost, quality, delivery, and profitability. So who is custodian of all this? In any manufacturing industry, cost starts with engineering and marketing. Marketing gives some cost target, and based on that cost target, engineering starts defining the project, planted machinery, then running cost, then whatever is decided through project report or through payback calculation, that is all comes through engineering. And when engineering decides everything, that control entire product cost and manufacturing cost. Then come to quality. Quality is always maintained by engineering and production, because engineering provides some control documents like SOPs, control plan, and that controlled by or maintained by production. So this is a joint responsibility of engineering and production to deliver quality. Then delivery is all about operation management, which all department or function like production, supply chain management, quality, store, purchase, everyone is responsible for delivery. Then cost, profit. Profit is only responsibility of promoter or finance peoples. So finance professional always look for profit, whatever is defined by engineering. So what is happening? So here started by engineering and seller. So whatever cost, target or plant machinery or process are started by engineering. Then it got transferred to homemaker who are running the home. Then same is being maintained by housemates like production, quality, purchase, maintenance. So everyone is maintaining this in delivery. Then result or the responsibility of house owner. So whoever is promoter or finance professional, chartered accountants, they are accountable for making profit. So when they do all these linkage, so what happened? Engineering is planning without understanding the finances and profitability. So whatever engineering plan, whatever engineering is doing, they don't have a deep understanding of financial implication on profitability and cash flow. And finance is looking for profit without understanding the manufacturing process. So when plant is in operations or manufacturing line is in operations, finance people start seeking profit from operations without understanding the machine and process defined by engineering. So if machine and process is something else which cannot produce desired profitability, how finance can expect profit from production? So by doing this, something is getting resulted. So what result is coming after that? See, so whenever this kind of situation happening, and this is a common situation across the manufacturing industry in India, across the sector, either is FMCG, automobile, food processing, everywhere same thing is happening. Engineering is defining a project, and project is making some product, and product is generating some revenue and profit. And whenever profit is not coming, finance is targeting production and operations to make more money. And what is result after that? Top leadership decides cost cutting in operations, and that get reflected into deterioration in quality and delivery. Whenever profit is not coming, finance professionals or entrepreneur will make pressure on operations to do cost cutting, and that cost cutting is not going to give any benefit of customer. That is always get converted into customer satisfaction because of deterioration in quality and delivery. And whenever this kind of situation got created in any manufacturing, anyone from this audience can assume what will happen, what is happening. So this is happening. Two person or two entrepreneur or two professionals sits across the table and starts discussing the root cause. See why our manufacturing is not profitable, why we are not able to grow that manufacturing at that speed whatever competitor is doing. So we starts doing some analysis, and in analysis what mostly comes in our mind always decides these things. Indian consumers are more greedy on price. Government should work on skill generation. Government should work on labor reform. Government should work on better credit policy. Government should reduce power tariff. Customers are over demanding on quality and delivery. So this is first 5-6 things come in our mind, and we start discussing those things. We are not growing because of all these things which is in control of either customer or government. We have nothing to do with this crisis. But is this reality? as per me or as per my research or as per my experience, this is not a reality. Then what is reality? Reality are these. Customers are getting Chinese product at cheaper price. If they are having option to buy the product at cheaper price with desired quality, they are buying alternate product or not our product. Indians laborers are more multitasking than anywhere else. You can use one Indian labor today as a welder, tomorrow as a fitter, day after tomorrow as a machinist. This never happens in any other countries like Japanese, German. They don't do this kind of activity. They have fixed skill set. Indians, India is a capitalist democracy and labor laws are already in favor of businesses. So you can assume in India, you can hire a contract operator, and you can throw them out after 6 months or after 3 months, and even after 2 year, 3 year, 5 year also, you can give him you can ask him to leave the company by paying only 1 month or 3 months salary, which is not possible in any developed country, either in US, Europe, Japan, China, anywhere. Operator cannot be fired without any valid reason. So whatever law we have in India, these are already in favor of businesses. Then in existing credit, most of the NPA are from manufacturing sector. You can see the data in coming slides. NPA, whatever banks are lending to manufacturing, these are all getting converted into NPAs. So most of the NPAs are in manufacturing sector because of inefficient operations and not enough profitability and cash flow. India have cheapest power tariff among all global manufacturing hubs. I will show data in coming slides. India have cheapest power. Customers have choice for better quality and delivery at same price. That's why they are over demanding. If they have option, they can choose. So nothing is called over demand. It is their right. So whatever I explain or I countered our perception, this required, this have some basis and that are based on some facts, which facts are available in Google, which facts are available in various reports which are being made by different agencies. So let's see what is fact. Fact is India is paying $0.9 per hour as a minimum wages to laborer, while our neighbor China is paying $2.8 per hour as a minimum wages. Other countries like Germany, $46.4, Canada, $38.3. So they are far higher and they are much multiple time paying to their laborer as a minimum wages. We are paying least as a minimum wages. Electricity cost. In India, our average electricity tariff rate is 8 cents per unit, while China is same. Other manufacturing hubs like Denmark, Germany, Spain, they are 4, 5, 6 times higher than our power tariff. Segment-wise NPA, you can see NPA mostly happening in medium and large industries. So these medium and large industries are mostly manufacturing industry. So whatever bank is lending to manufacturing industry, it is all getting converted into NPAs. And when when a lending become NPA, so data shows that in 3.5 years, most of the lending to manufacturing companies get converted into NPA, which is highest 3.26% in third year or fourth year. NPA starts getting converted from first year also. So some company become NPA first year, third year, fourth year, fifth year, but the peak is 3.5 years, which is 3.26%. And when we talk about manufacturing superpowers, so we are nowhere. China is on top with 28.4%. contribution to total manufacturing requirement, and United States 16%, Japan 7%. We are contributing only 3% to global manufacturing demand. So we are far away to a manufacturing requirement and whatever we are delivering. So we have to compare with our neighbor who is a superpower in manufacturing, who is doing 34% manufacturing of global demand. So what difference we have? On some parameter, we can see this difference, like labor market efficiency. Out of 138 country, we are at 99th position. China is at 34th position. Manufacturing contribution to GDP, we are contributing 13%. China is contributing 32%. Share to global manufacturing exports, India is contributing only 1.6%. China is contributing 17.5%. Share to global manufacturing employment, we are generating only 5.8% employment to total employment generated by manufacturing. China is contributing 34% of that number. So what we saw in these slides, that whatever we are doing is not profitable, and manufacturing business are not growing well, whatever they have potential for growth. And whatever we are having in our mind, these are the reason, because of that our manufacturing is not growing or manufacturing is not profitable. But the facts are telling something else. Facts are totally against of those perceptions. Then what are real problems? So we have to understand what are real problems, why our manufacturing is not profitable. When we ask me, I have my personal experience and I have done a lot of study and research on this subject. And what I found three things: wrong process design, wrong plant and machinery, wrong operating method. What is this wrong process and design? Wrong process and design means whatever process was required to given quantity and given target price, we have adopted something else which is not able to, which process is not able to produce that cost of conversion or that cost of manufacturing. So whatever process we have chosen, that is not based on best suitable option, or which is not based on minimum economic size. Let's say we have to produce 1000 numbers per day, and we have chosen the plant and machinery for 10,000 numbers per day. So where the total power requirement must be 10 kilowatt, we have installed the machine with 20 kilowatt or 25 kilowatt. It means process is not correctly designed. And what is second? When we design the process, that get converted into plant and machinery. So based on process only, we have chosen plant and machinery, and that plant and machinery may be not suitable to whatever we are looking. It means while we choose the plant and machinery, that time we always think about best technology, latest technology, good productivity, high in efficiency, high in productivity, but whether it is required or not, we don't link that with the cost target. If let's say, we have to understand by one of example. Let's say we required an air conditioner in our on room, drawing room, and when we goes to that electrical shop, they recommended something like this is a best technology, you have to buy 2-ton air conditioner, and this is this that, and we install that air conditioner without understanding our need, what is room size, what electricity this is going to consume, and we install that air conditioner. And when we starts running that air conditioner, we realize that this is now over designed. Our requirement is only to run air conditioner for 4 hours, and for that purpose we required only 1-ton air conditioner or 5-star air conditioner that will be most suitable to our pocket, but we installed something over capacity or extra advance which was not required. So that always gives a higher conversion cost or a higher manufacturing cost. And whatever we have chosen, what we have installed, that also how to operate, that depend on our cost target, and that depend on our cost benefit analysis, because without understanding the cost benefit analysis, let's say we have decided a process of single part flow. And when we are running single part flow, we have to run 20 machines, while the volume was only line was designed for 10,000 volume per day, and we have to produce only 1,000 numbers per day. And when we are running 1,000 number per day, that time also we are deputing 20 manpower, or we are running all the machines, while we can run all these operations in batch production to manage 1,000 numbers with efficient manner, and we can minimize our running cost. So minimizing running cost is all depend on tools and techniques are being used to run the operation by innovative method, either batch production or single part flow or Toyota production system. What system is required and how to run that line, that is all linked, should be linked with cost. So all three things, process design, selection of plant and machinery, and operation method, all three are having direct linkage with cost of conversion, cost of manufacturing, or you can say sale price and profitability. So all three decided by technical professionals without understanding the implication of competition, cost, and profitability. So let's have a look what is manufacturing cost method in most of the companies in India, or most of the manufacturing companies are in India. So there are certain cost calculation methodology which is being adopted by most of the manufacturing companies in India. So when a seller or a manufacturer do estimation of manufacturing cost or project cost or cost of conversion, these are some steps. First, order with recommended process from OEM or customer, then project report by experts based on benchmarking to competitor, then based on this project report or expert advice, manufacturing engineering or APQP activity, and based on that APQP activity only we have some output like PFD, layout, line balancing, make and buy decision, plant and machinery decision. And when we decide all these, this get converted into capex estimation or return on investment estimation. So we have to decide that land, building, equipment, fixture, tool and gauges, utility, pre-operative, and project management cost. So this cost all being decided by engineering based on some input data received from some expert panel. Then when plant goes into operations or into production, there are different cost mapping methods, like everyone do mapping of finance cost, interest and depreciation, then fixed cost, admin cost and overheads, material cost, which is raw material cost and brought out part cost, then variable cost, which is direct manpower cost, power and fuel cost, store and tool cost, repair and maintenance cost, and sales and distribution cost. After that, financial statements comes into picture, which gives some sheet like profit and loss analysis, payback or ROI calculation, then variance analysis. So this is all financial calculation or cost calculation every manufacturing company does into their manufacturing plant from project stage to SOP stage or to running stage, either in greenfield or brownfield. In brownfield also, we start from designing some line, new line or additional line. And when we do all this estimation for capex, ROI, then finance cost, fixed cost, material cost, variable cost, then we do this kind of financial analysis. But what customer is doing? Before going to customer, we have to understand कि when engineering department or when a cost accounting department do this kind of estimation and costing, what assumption he had in their mind. So they had always assumption of capacity utilization more than 80%, input cost same or increase at the rate current CAGR, productivity at calculated cycle time rate, quality either no rejection or less than 1% rejection, start of production online at projected volume given by buyer or marketing team. And what buyer is doing or what customer is doing when we go to sell our product, manufactured product to any OEM, what they do in costing. They don't understand our internal costing. They start costing with material cost, which is RM plus BOP, then process cost, which get calculated at the rate of MHR, machine hour rate, or unit rate, like per meter building, per square meter painting. This kind of language they use for calculating conversion cost, which covers finance cost as well as variable cost. Then amortization calculation on projected volume for 1 year or 2 year for tools and SPMs. Then contribution margins, which being paid by customer through overhead, profit, packing and forwarding. And with this cost, customer always gives some rider or always gives some term and condition to get commitment for yearly cost reduction, strict adherence to regulations and quality management system, accountability for warranty and claim, alternate sourcing in case of any failure to quality, cost and delivery targets. And customer costing also have same assumption, which we assume in our internal costing. Then we believe that both internal as well as customer costing, the calculation method are based on simple mathematics and same is going to happen. So we have to understand whether we have calculated same is happening or not happening. So whether same happening or not happening, let's see. So there is some sensitivity which always affects our estimation and costing. Whatever we have assumed, that may be not be same thing if this sensitivity goes wrong. So sensitivity comes on both the costing, whether it is in seller costing or buyer costing. And both seller costing, buyer costing is balanced through manufacturing plant. And this is very precise balancing. Whatever you have calculated internally and whatever customer have calculated externally, or whatever end user or consumer is paying for completer price, this balance through very sensitive thing, which is this manufacturing plant operations and this technical methodology. So sensitivity is what? Sensitivity is material cost increases because of inflation or poor RM yield or BOP source change. Variable cost may increase because of extra manpower or high power and fuel consumptions or high consumable uses. Regulatory changes, maybe for minimum wages, power tariff, GST rates, or delay in startup production or sales, low productivity, high rejections. So any sensitivity which are listed here, if goes wrong in seller costing, cost is going to increase. Similarly, in buyer costing, there are some different sensitivity also. Those sensitivities are change in projected volume, because of competition, poor market research or economic slowdown, or cheaper options have available with buyers like alternate material, alternate process or technology, or product not required by buyer because of some reason, or hold because of NC in audit or compliance, or delay in product validation or launch. So whatever are listed there, any one can go wrong if situations are in favor. So nothing is in our control. Everything is being controlled by external factor. And if external factors are not in favor, any sensitivity gone wrong, so what can happen? If anything gone wrong in assumption, have impact on cost and profitability. nothing is going to give any gain to a manufacturer. Anything if gone wrong because of external factor, external control, have direct impact on cost and profitability. But there is good thing also. What is good thing? Everything has direct or indirect linkage with technicality and process. If we have factored all this into our technical assumptions and our processes, we can counter those sensitivities by only and only technical solutions. So we have to be very conscious when we decide technical things for designing any manufacturing line, because technical or processes is only key to safeguard from this sensitivity in costing. And if we don't care about these sensitivities, if we don't understand this costing sensitivity impact and linkage between technical and commercial, what can happen? What are implications if things are not in order? So first implication can be sell price not competitive. It means whatever you are producing, that cannot be produced on competitor sell price or competitive sell price. Business not profitable. If you are not producing product on competitive sell price, business cannot be profitable. No one is going to pay you extra for your same product which is being sold by your competitor at X price. You cannot ask for X plus 1 or X plus 2. No one is going to pay, and business will not be profitable. Sales going down. If your business is not profitable, you are not able to sell the price product at competitor price, your sales will start going down and down. Customer going away. If your price is not competitive, if you are not profitable and you are compromising with your quality and delivery, your customer will get dissatisfied and customer will go away from your product and your manufacturing products. What solutions are available in Indian industry? If this situation comes with any manufacturing company, what are the solutions available? So there are a lot of solutions available which are very much standard, like standard tools, software for project management. You will come out with many projects. There will be list of project. We have to do this project, that project, and that is through some standard tools and software. Then there are consultancy services available for financial, technical, strategy. Then there are quality management system consultants, quality management system implementation agencies, then lean management, TPM, Toyota production system, IKEA by IKEA, iWay system, Kaizen, Kanban, PDCA, blah, blah, blah. There are list of solutions available in manufacturing industry. They claim that this is a standard solution which is applicable across the industry and anyone can use and get benefited. But what I think, what I understand, none of these are techno-commercial analysis to direct link profit with process. There is no tool which links profit with process. Whatever we are doing, if we improve, what will be impact on profit? How much exact profit is going to increase? And this kind of linkage, no one tools gives directly. They give you some tangent advantage that if you are implementing these tools and techniques, your process will be lean, you will reduce your wastage, you will be increasing your productivity, and definitely you will be profitable. But how much profit? Nothing direct linkage. Then as a manufacturer, we got confused and we started thinking, do they really work? What is right for our product and business? Do I have team competent for implementation? What will be ROI or payback? What if business get closed after spending on these tools? Then what do I do now? So in this situation, we come with only one question. What do I do now? So I have some suggestions. Before going on suggestion, I will share one example which is directly from my past experience. So I had worked with this company for 5 years from 2005 to 2010, and I had experienced this from my direct involvement. So this example is, there is a company called Hindustan Syringes and Medical Devices Limited. This company is family owned, 65-year-old Indian company with more than 600 crore turnover, having 65% market share in India throughout the journey. Earlier also, maybe the market share was 100%, 80%, 70%, but not less than 65%. Among top 5 disposable medical device manufacturer in world, fully backward integrated manufacturing infrastructure with no brought out part, more than 3,500 workforce, including more than 20% female workforce on company roll, no contractor in the plant, lowest attrition rate among same size of manufacturing industry, and they maintain some cost. So we have to understand with cost and technicality what they are doing and what cost they are producing. They are using 4 type of material which cost around 1.26 rupees at current market price, and after that they do 36 manufacturing processes in house. So for converting a steel or a polypropylene into a finished good as a syringe, there are 36 processes involved, and more than 95% processes required electricity, consumable, manpower, everything. So every process required certain variable cost: power and fuel, manpower, repair and maintenance, and other all variable costs which any process is required. Then they have fixed cost also. They have interest, depreciation on each machine, and all the machines or most of the machines are based on best technologies available in the world. So what can be a manufacturing cost of this process? So let's say they are doing 36 process, and we assume one process cost roughly 1 paisa, 0.01 rupees. This least I can assume. Below that I cannot assume for making for performing a process with all variable cost. So let's say they are spending 10 paisa, 1 paisa per process. That also cost 36 paisa per process. In that case only they can manage total manufacturing cost 1.62 rupees. Otherwise, if this goes high, 1 paisa to 2 paisa, this will go more than 2 rupees. Whether they are doing on 1.62 rupees or not, we have to see. We can Google their product, and online this product is available at 4.48 rupees per unit. So this is retail price which is available on internet or online marketplace. When you go to any retailer also, you can find this product in between 4 rupees to 5 rupees. Maybe you, if you know retailer, you can get it on in 4 rupees also. Otherwise, in 5 rupees, it is easily available anywhere in India. And if they are selling the product in retail in 4.5 rupees, every manufacturer, whoever are attending this session, they can assume factory sale price must be less than 2 rupees. Above 2 rupees factory sale price cannot be sold and retail at 4.5 rupees per unit. So it must be below 2 rupees. And what personal experience I have, when I was working with this company in 2010, factory sale price for this product was 1.5 rupees. And when they started this product in India, when they launched this product in India in way back 1994, this product was being sold in 1 rupees per part at factory sale price. In 16 years, they increased the cost 50% only. And in last 10 years, I am not aware because I am not with this company, but this may not be more than 2 rupees per unit. So what different they are doing? How they are maintaining this 2 rupees cost of factory sale price? It means roughly 1.6 rupees or 1.8 rupees or 1.9 rupees per unit manufacturing cost. Because if they are a market leader in India from last 60 years, they must be profitable and they are must be growing with good cash flow. So USP of unbeatable market leader, lowest price. Even Chinese cannot sell at this price. No one in India can manufacture this product in this price. Quality as per global standard. Products are life-saving items. Even single quality mistake can lead to high penalty or lockdown, because any product which are directly linked to anyone's life-saving activity, that cannot be tolerated for any mistake. Assured availability at every single selling point. Anyone can find this product at any retail shop, and if you go to retail shop, they cannot say that we don't have disco and syringes which is available in 5 rupees. You have to buy this 10 rupees syringe or 15 rupees syringe which is imported or which is good in quality, because nothing this kind of logic is going to work with any retailer. Retailer have to keep this product into their shop. How they are making at this price? So very simple, very well defined should cost, strict adherence to quality, cost and delivery targets. What they do differently? So they do start a new product or new project with minimum economy size, and they do import of one set of machine. Then they do reverse engineering and making copy of in-house copy of machine in in-house tool room, and continuous working on capacity increase through in-house capacity building. And by that time marketing working on demand increase, and they get demand fulfilled by their in-house developed machine. They have strict guideline for variable cost targets and issuance of material from store. No additional fixed cost in case of new additional line or new additional product. No further finance cost for capacity enhancement, because they are developing machine in-house, and that can be developed through some variable cost and repair and maintenance cost also. There is no need to fix a capex for new line development or capacity increase. And also they have strong culture building with legacy of company, like they do all DIY, do it yourself activity for any celebration. They don't hire any event manager, they don't hire any decoration agency, they do everything in given cost target. Celebration in factory only, they don't do any celebration outside of factory or any resort or hotel. Even during Diwali festival, they do hire a caterer inside a factory. They do making of sweets for distributing in Diwali, and this kind of cost control they have in their operations, they have in their day-to-day activity. What they don't do outsourcing, they don't do contract hiring, they don't do overtime working, they don't do training by outside faculty, they don't do push marketing, they don't do violation of any labor law, they don't tolerate violation of company code of conduct, they don't tolerate any NC on quality management system or GMP guidelines. So this is one example which I explain from my personal experience, because but this is not a single example. In India, there are many more manufacturing company who are doing same thing. Like Maruti Suzuki is selling and making a budget car with all desired quality target, and they are doing delivery pan India without any additional cost. Hero Motocorp, they are making Splendor from last 30-35 years, and there is a same quality, same delivery targets, and they are maintaining their cost from 20-25 year. From 20 year before also cost was roughly 45,000, 50,000. Today also they are selling at only 20-30% increase. So they are maintaining cost, quality, and target, and they are market leader. Similarly, Motherson Sumi, Titan, Dabur, Parle, there are companies who are surviving from 50 years, 70 years also, and they are doing manufacturing as a market leader and at competitive price, and they are beating their competition with their cost, quality, and target adherence. So, knowing this, we have to have some recommendation what we should do. So, what I have concluded based on this analysis or based on this research and study, what I recommend 5 easy steps of M cost technique to link profitability with process. Because without linking profitability with process cannot be a right process for making profit. First step, fix your target. 1 minute. First step, fix your targets for each cost center by backward calculation from sale price and volume. Whatever sale price your competitor is having, whatever sale price your marketing is giving, and whatever volume is committed by your customer, you have to fix your targets for your each cost center, whether it is for plant and machinery, capex, or for variable cost. Second steps, know your manufacturing should cost for each cost center. Then you should know how much your pocket is allowing to spend on capex, how much your pocket is allowing to spend on manpower, power and fuel, fixed cost, interest, depreciation, everything. So that should be quantified. That should be quantified based on your target volume. Target volume will give you turnover, and with that turnover, how much amount you can spend on which head, that should be known by you in second stage. Third step is whatever cost target you have decided, based on that only you have to define, and if you have existing line, you have to redefine the process for manufacturing to meet should cost. Fourth step is plant and machinery planning. If you are doing greenfield project, if you are doing brownfield project, you should plan your plant and machinery based on cost target decided by step 1, 2, and 3. And if you have existing line, you have to do your breakthrough in manufacturing process, BPR in manufacturing process based on your cost target. Fourth is now fifth is you have to decide make and buy decision and resource planning as per cost target. So whatever we have made plant and machinery planning, what we are going to do in-house, what we are going to do outsource, based on that only make and buy can be decided and process planning can be done. And that process planning should have cost target, how many manpower can be deployed, how much power connection can be taken, how much consumable can be consumed. So this is all need to be followed, then only we can manufacture the product at given cost target, and that manufacturing business will become profitable, whether it is a new project or an existing project. Any manufacturing company, any manufacturing business can be converted into profitable manufacturing business by using these 5 simple steps of techno-commercial analysis. So we are not suggesting anything complex, we are not suggesting anything science or technology or financial high level calculations. This is simple 5 steps which need to be followed. It is same like if you are planning a wedding, you have to know how much you can spend on band, how much you can spend on catering, how much you can spend on clothes and accessories. Without understanding your cost target, if you are spending blindly on in your marriage, that is going to convert into debt, and that debt will create trouble for many years after your marriage. So before going into marriage, you have to decide your cost target. Same thing in manufacturing. Before going into manufacturing, or if you are doing manufacturing, you have to fix your cost target, and based on that only you have to decide technicality, technology, or whatever you call it, which is technical. So technical should be decided based on cost target only. Then only manufacturing can be profitable. Otherwise, after deciding everything without understanding the cost, post-mortem is not going to give any result. Post-mortem will give you only and only frustration, dissatisfaction, poor quality production. So this will all get converted into customer dissatisfaction. This will give you any growth in your manufacturing business. So this is my request. Every manufacturing should understand all these things with simple techniques and plan your manufacturing based on that only. This is not for any manufacturer. This is for both the side. Either that company is buyer or that company is seller. In case of B2B, we have a buyer or we have a seller. In case of B2C also, consumer is a buyer, manufacturer is a seller. So both have their own interest. Always buyer think about low cost or less cost, how to get product on less cost, and always seller think about high profit, how to get profit more and more, and both are directly linked with that delta. That delta is sale price minus manufacturing cost, that is called cost. Profit, that is called profit. So that delta is always important for buyer as well as seller. When we reduce that delta, buyer is happy by buying the price at lowest buying price, and by reducing that delta or by increasing that delta, seller is happy with making more profit and with more growth. So this is all explanation from my side. I have explained everything in detail. This is a wide subject, cannot be explained in 1 hour or 1.5 hour webinar. This required 4 day, 5 day, 6 day continuous learning program. Then only we can understand each and everything, like how much machine hour rate, how to calculate machine hour rate, how to calculate variable cost, how to calculate fixed cost. That required time. That cannot be explained, but definitely by doing this explanation, we have some takeaway. So I will share my takeaway. What takeaway I have summarized with this explanation. The first takeaway is NPD or project engineer should be techno-commercial with know-how about market demand and competition price, implication of external environment on business, multiple technical options for doing same work, understanding of minimum economy size, understanding of RM, BOP options and source available in market, customized calculation of machine hour rate. Standard machine hour rate is not going to apply to each and every manufacturer. Every manufacturer should have customized machine hour rate. Defining internal costing, external costing, and that should be linked with, there should be linkage between both. So whatever internal costing is, that should have linkage with external customer costing, and whatever customer is paying, that should have linkage with our internal costing. Defining right input for P&L and payback calculation by finance team, because sometimes finance team gets wrong input, inadequate input or extra input, that always gets converted into wrong estimation of P&L and payback, and that gives major trouble to most of the finance professionals like CA or promoters. So that should be right input given by technical person. Where to find them? So this kind of engineer, mostly where to find them? Anyone can guess. This kind of engineers are not easily available from academic institutions. these are not being trained in any industry, that engineers are good in understanding finances, and finance people even have basic understanding of technicality. That is very rare situation, so that is not going to happen. So where to find them? Always do backward calculation from sale price. There is nothing rocket science. There are simple steps which can be guided to existing engineer or existing cost accountant, and they can do all these activity without going into any complex training or any high-end training program. There is only 3 steps that need to be followed by any project engineer. That is, always do backward calculation from sale price, explore maximum options for taking decisions, and keep doing cost benefit analysis for any picks. So this is a simple thing. Whatever we do, or whatever engineer is planning, whatever engineer is recommending, that should be based on three easy steps: backward calculation from sale price, making options and exploring more and more options, and cost benefit analysis before any picks. Then second takeaway from analysis, my second takeaway is evaluate your calculation method and define best suitable to your product and process. And that should be in form of format. So format cannot be universal. Any format is not going to fit for making any calculation across the industry. Every manufacturer should have their customized format based on their suitability to their product. What are these formats? Formats are make and buy decision, RM yield optimization, machine hour rate calculation, MHR calculation, defining and monitoring of variable cost, product costing, P&L linked with your manufacturing process, payback or return on investment. These are very, very important formats which should be defined or designed based on your product, and that need to be understood from any expert who understand techno-commercial of any manufacturing process. Understanding any manufacturing process from technical point of view is not going to give you this kind of format customization. Where to learn them? So the biggest question comes in everyone's mind, these formats need to be customized. Okay, but where to learn how to customize these formats? So don't worry, here we have created this platform www.mcost.in, which is created to provide all these services at zero cost. It means whatever services you will be taking on this platform, that is not going to impact your pocket. That will definitely give you ROI, desired ROI, whatever you are expecting, and you will learn, you will be empowered to implement these formats, tools, and techniques in your manufacturing process, whether it is new process being planned or existing process which is going for breakthrough in manufacturing process. You can learn these and you can implement these. So we have to know for 2 minutes what is this mcost.in. I will explain in short. This platform is created for solving multiple business problems of small and medium manufacturing industry to grow beyond their current growth curve through key focus area like process, plant and machinery for payback or ROI equal to or less than 1 year, conversion cost for desired QCD target equal to or less than 12%, customization of BOP cost by cost benefit analysis of make and buy, and maximizing RM yield. So this is 3 key focus area, and all 3 focus area will be covered through those formats which was given on earlier slides. There is some method of work to implement these, and what we do through this platform, we do coaching. What I am doing here, we do advise. So customize or personal advice also we provide. For any specific production line or manufacturing line or any specific product, what should be right way of doing that advice we provide through our platform. Assist wherever you need any assistance on doing any breakthrough or defining any process or plant and machinery, we do assistance also. Then we do provide suitable resources through our key partner. Whatever is best, we will arrange and we will provide. Manage in your growth journey. If you need to manage your QCD targets, we are happy to assist you on managing your QCD targets. What we don't do lobbying with customer, we don't do guaranteeing transformation. Transformation always happens from your willingness and your commitment, that cannot be forced. We are a knowledge provider. We will be providing you knowledge, we will be hand holding, we will be standing there for implementation, but transformation always happens from your commitment. No guarantee your liabilities, your responsibilities. We don't do any representation on your behalf. We don't lend you money. We don't do any unethical, illegal act on your behalf. We don't do sales on your behalf. What next? So what is next from our side? So this is what we are doing next activity. We are organizing 4-day online masterclass on manufacturing cost optimization by more than 20% at zero cost. So this is subject which we are going to conduct in 4 days through Zoom video conferencing. That will cover defining project cost as per customer price and volume, make and buy decision, RM yield optimization. On third day, machine hour rate calculation, variable cost calculation, fixed cost calculation, finance cost calculation. How to calculate all these costs as per your suitable volume and sell price. Then payback, ROI, project viability analysis. What are the best practices for doing this activity and how to factor sensitivities into all these calculations. That is going to help you in defining your own formats for all these either cost calculation or cost defining. So these techniques you have to understand what are the sensitivities, what are the factor most impact on these, and how to define, how to design your format for these activities. Definitely for doing 4-day masterclass, there will be some cost, but we can only guarantee you we will ensure the payback as early as you get benefit from this training. And if you think you are not getting benefited with this training, we will be happy to refund your investment on this also. And that is not an investment, that is a small pocket money which we are asking for this 4-day training. That may be cost 8,000 rupees per participant in general case, but in current situation we are offering 1,999 per participant price for this 4-day master class. So anyone want to participate in this master class, they can enroll at 1,999 per participant, 1,999 rupees per participant. And we have one surprise, or we have one complimentary also. If you are enrolling for this schedule, whatever schedule is given above, 27, 28, 29, 30th October, there will be a complimentary free 20-minute discussion by one-to-one Zoom call with me. So this master class will keep happening in future also, but for this time we are offering this complimentary. Anyone who will be participating in this master class, they can have 20-minute free discussion on one-to-one Zoom call to discuss their own problem, their own understanding, and whatever any specific project or case they have, they can discuss at any at complimentary without any cost. So this is all about my side. If anyone wants to reach us or anyone want to give some feedback, they can visit our website mcost.in, or they can write email to us at hello@lowcostmanufacturing.com, or we have page on Facebook which is with name of mcost.pglt, and we have page on LinkedIn which is name of pglt.private.limited pvt.ltd. Otherwise you can search simply mcost, you will find our page on Facebook and LinkedIn. So this is all from my side. Thank you very much for listening, for participating in this webinar. Now we will be opening this house for live question and answer, and that live question and answer we will keep doing till I will answer all the question of participant. Otherwise, participant can send their question into our mail ID. I will be answering later also. Thank you very much. Thank you. And one more most important thing, this webinar we have planned in Hindi language also. So if anyone wants to listen this webinar or this complete presentation into Hindi, they can visit our YouTube page of MCOST, and there is a video available in Hindi language also. So either you can find that Hindi language webinar on Facebook page, LinkedIn page, or in YouTube also. So this is available in both the language. Thank you.